You just gotta be okay with that. So we don't have all the normal lighting stuff. Like that light is normally over there blinding us, but we're not doing that tonight. And also, we're eating on camera because we're playing a pretty straightforward 2-player game. Oh my gosh, the light balance is so bad right now. We're playing
Rice looks really white on camera.
We're playing a really awesome 2-player game that we really enjoy. Look at that one. Don't look at yourself. That we really enjoy. And we often take it to like bars and restaurants to play there. And so it was kind of fitting, I guess, tonight that we completely run late in our life plans and end up eating on film. So we're actually going to play 2 games. We asked Twitter in a poll what 2-player specific game they wanted to watch us play this week. And they voted for Tides of Madness, which is designed by Kristian Curla. I think that's how you say his name, published by Portal Games. It is a standalone expansion in the Tides of Time series, which released last year at Gen Con. So we have 2 Gen Con releases of Tides of Games, designed by Kristian and published by Portal. And we're going to play both of them tonight. Steve and I have played Tides of Time a few times. So we're going to play that one first while we kind of like just eat and chat, and you guys are welcome to join us. And then we're going to play Tides of Madness because I think that's a great evolution. Normally the games take about 10-15 minutes, so shouldn't be long. Also, hi Maggie!
Hi Maggie!
You totally can't see anything. We're going to have to do it. I don't know how to plug that one in though, because it's like way on the other side. You stay still.
Oh, which? No.
What are you doing? Don't touch the computer.
No, sorry.
Oi. Okay. Alright, when I plug this in, it should blind Steve.
Okay, well.
Because the goal...
My day, a bunch of stuff happened, and then I came home, and then I was covered in dog until about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Totally
I don't know if that made it any better. We're definitely blinded.
Maybe point it up?
That is pointed up. Maybe more up? No, nope.
This one.
Just, that's down. There you go. Try that. Okay, let's see. Hang on. Nope. Little lower. Little lower. I give up on everything. Is this as low as it goes?
Yeah.
Maybe turn it up. Let's just go counter. Nope. No, that was perfect. Just leave it off.
This is it off.
No.
Like that?
No, actually, leave it off. It's better off. All right, I give up on everything. We're just gonna have it off. It's gonna be great. Oh, this is a great day. We're drinking in this stream. Cheers. Delicious. You're like sort of. Why did you scoot far away from me?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you cleared off the dog's couch.
I did clear off the dog's couch because they were like taking turns playing on the IKEA chair today, and I felt bad for them. Okay, so Tides of Time. We're gonna play that first. This is the rules. Have you read it yet? Okay, good job.
You're basically Rodney.
I am. Watch it played, guys.
Just wave the rules and then people learn it.
Nope. So one of the things that I really like about Portal is they totally think about the details. So they include a score pad, like a really sizable score pad, and a pencil that is sharpened with an eraser in the game. Love it. Ignacy, whoever gave that idea to the team, just give him a promotion. Just immediately. So
these are even better than IKEA pencils.
They are better because they have erasers. So in this game, it's a drafting game for 2 players only, And there are 15 cards of 4 different suits, and then there's 3 cards that don't have suits. We're gonna have. Oh no, you use 18 cards, but you're gonna take 3. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Everything's horrible. You know why? It's probably because Chevy Dodd's watching. Whenever he watches me do anything, I just can't remember any of the rules, and it just goes out my brain. I could have sworn that we take cards out of the game, but that wouldn't make sense. Okay.
Oh, no, every turn we remove one.
Yeah.
Or something.
Okay, so there are 18 cards in the game.
18 beautiful cards.
Have suits. The art is rather gorgeous. We're gonna cut to the art camera. So the art is.
This camera is state of the art.
Oh gosh. Like the art is gorgeous. And you can see every card has a suit in the upper right corner. And then it has, some cards have powers, most of them have abilities, and those abilities pertain to what will get you points. So on this one, it's kind of out of focus right now, I apologize. There we go. For each suit that is like the hand with the purple stars, you gain 3 points. And that's another suit card in the game. So this one. And most all of the powers that give you points pertain to other suits that are not the suit of the card that the power is on, which is super interesting. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're just going to jump into it. Oh, Zena's chasing her tail. Hang on, guys. We gotta watch this. Hang on. This is just...
Don't they get to watch it?
Well, it's too hard to move the cameras. We just have to... Did she get it? She caught it.
She caught it.
She's working on it. We gotta, if you guys want to buy us another webcam, we can have puppy cam every stream. There you go. So, wait, hang on. Support me on Patreon so that I can buy another web camera, because one of these is borrowed anyway from my work. Don't tell them. And we can have puppo cam. So there you go. Woo!
Yep, we got puppers and doggo cam.
Pupper and doggos. So we're going to shuffle these cards, and you actually don't need a lot of table space at all in this game. So we're going to shuffle the cards.
I think, didn't we play one game? It was in like one of the rooms at one of the hotels at Gen Con, but we like played on like a bar.
Yeah, it was
like bar seating.
It was in the lounge. Okay, so this is my really horrible shuffling. Good job. And we're going to deal 5 cards to each player. And it's a drafting game. So we're each going to, and these are the cards for this round. So we're each going to pick a card, put it face down, and then once both of us have picked a card, we will simultaneously reveal those cards. And then we'll do that for the whole round until all of the cards from both these cards are drafted. So there's not going to be, it's not like some drafting games where you draft until you have one remaining. You're going to draft them all. And I have to pick. And this is actually, what I'm giving you guys is kind of the long, exasperated demo that I give when I demo this game, which I did at Gen Con this year. So by the end of it, I know I'm not teaching like a full thing, but you'll learn this game pretty quick. Oof.
They'll learn it quick, assuming your turns are quick.
Yeah, well, hush. Okay, I'm gonna do... Oof. I'm gonna do that one. So, we've each selected a card. So, our hands are actually gonna pass. Don't show... Well, everyone will know. And then... Oh, she's chasing it again. And then we're both gonna reveal what we picked last round. So I did, for majority in the crown suit, I will gain 7 points. And Steve did double the amount of the most...
Of my most numerous suits.
Yeah, of his most numerous suits at the end of the round. So, yeah. Okay. So, now we draft again. That's the back of the cards. Hey, no, she's allowed to play with the toy. What happens when you scold it too much.
Good girl, Zena.
Ichi.
Ichi, hush.
Oh, I want that one. That's pretty awesome. I'm ready. I'm gonna actually have a bite of my dinner. We actually entertained for a while doing a
Tina.
show.
Hey, pup, drop it.
Doing a
Drop
show
it.
where we would like make dinner, and I would like do a
Good
video
girl.
on like how to make the dinner, and then we would eat it and play games. And we actually shot a pilot of that. It was horrible. The
Bad
camera
cameras,
angles
bad
were
lighting,
bad.
bad angles.
I wasn't good at framing and cameras at that point. So I went ahead and switched our hands and flipped. So I got for each castle gain 3, and Steve added for each suit you don't have gain 3. And I have double. Let me try and zoom in on these for you guys. I now have double leap suit. I love the zoom. I wish the zoom was like better. I also wish that I could manually drag the like view area of this camera. It's really bad. Alright, so we'll do that. Cool. Alright. Yeah, Steve eating on camera in front of you is not probably helpful. I'll do that. So, flipsy dipsies.
Majority in suits with only one card.
I saw that. I have for majority and green gain 7. I win all ties.
We play both of these?
Yes. I win all ties, and then for major. Oh, you stole my thingy that gives me for each green. Okay. So then we're gonna score the end of this round according to the cards that we have played. And you can actually like rearrange cards and do things that would make the most sense. So, I win all ties. Steve will gain things through a majority in 1 card. You get to double the amount of your most numerous suits, which means you double all of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty smart. So you have 2 gold, 2 blue, and 2 red, which means you no longer will get majority in suits with only 1 card.
That's because it's only useless. 1 card. I'm wondering if that's. I thought that means suits with only 1 card, like. Because I think we tried. Because I have one. There's 2 suits with only 1 card.
What is the name of the location?
The molehill.
The molehill.
I figured it was a wash because there's only 1 scroll and only 1 hand with 3 stars, so we each have 1.
Nope. You have to have a majority in 1 suit, at least, that has with only 1 card, and you don't.
Right, because we each have 1 that only has 1 card, right?
No, it's the same suit. Oh no, you have to have the majority of the objective. So you have to have the most of a single card. You have to have the most single cards of suits, but you don't because you doubled them. So I have 3 singles, you have 3 doubles.
Got it.
So you don't get that objective. Whew.
You win all ties.
That's like the most complicated.
You win all ties anyway.
Yeah, that's like the most complicated rule we've ever had. Sweet. So for each castle, I'll gain 3 for majority in gold, which I don't have. I gain 7 for majority in green, which I do have. I gain 7, so that's 10, and then for majority in blue, which I don't have. Yeah. So I get 10 points. You're doubling everything. So for each suit you don't have, you will gain
3. So I gain 6.
Yeah, because there's 2 suits. You do have majority in red, so that's 7. So you're at 13. Okay. So now, hang on, stop. So I'm going to explain this really fast. So what we're going to do is we're each going to pick up the 5 cards that we played this round. We are both going to pick one to keep in play for like the rest of the game for us, and then we're going to pick another one that's just going to be out of the game in a box away from us. So I'm going to pick that one. And then we will deal out 2 more cards to each of us so that we have 5 cards again, and then we'll play another round.
So 1 to be out of the game, and then 1 to just keep, which is face down. And
the one that you keep, you're going to reveal. We reveal at the same time. And then you put this little token thingy on it to say this is the one that you were keeping, because it's going to persist the whole rest of the game.
Coolest part of the game. What happens to the ones you discarded?
It's now your hand with those 2 cards. It's your starting hand for this next round. Boom. And that's the wrong camera. And now we are on the second round. The game is 3 rounds, and that's it. After the next round, the game is over. And Steve's winning, so I have to catch up. Ooh. It's really gripping to watch us, I know. So when we're not explaining to the internet, this game goes really fast. So I went and got the majority in crown, gained 7, same starting move I did last time. Oh, the cards that we kept. I kept win all ties. Steve kept double the amount of your most numerous suits. And then Steve played a crown suit with majority in castles. Okay, and then we flipsy dipsy. And this is the game. It's just really fast.
You got it.
I knew that was the card he was gonna go for.
I was hoping you wouldn't take that.
All right. So this is key because whatever card I don't take, Steve gets. Like, he has to take. I still have yet to have a bite of dinner. Oh, why did you eat all yours? Alright, reveal. For majority in suits with only 1 card. And you gave me the green that I needed. Well, thank you, sir. Okay, so then we score this round again. Keeping in mind the cards that we kept. It does happen in Madness. We're going to play Madness here in a second. And you'll get to see why it's awesome. Madness, like, takes this game and it dials it up, like, another notch.
So from, like, 10 to 11?
Yeah, you would say. Okay, so majority in gold didn't yet. For each green, gain 3, so I'm at 9 on that.
Yeah.
I did not get majority in... Actually, technically, I did get majority of suits with 1.
Oh.
Because you did the thing again.
I have to, yeah.
Yeah, so I will get 8 points for that.
Oh my god.
So I'm at 17. And then I didn't do that. So I am now at 27 points.
Okay, so I get 7.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get that. 6.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get that because you got 9.
Yeah.
And then...
you did get that.
I did get that.
So you were at 20.
Yeah.
Wow, so you actually peeled ahead. You were at 33 points to my 27. So now we're going to pick up the cards we played this round. We are each going to pick one of the cards to keep for future rounds, and then we will take another card out of the game. And then we're going to deal the remaining 4 cards, there's only 4 left, to each of us, and that's our hand. So you're going to play with all the cards every game, and they're just going to come out in a different order. So what did you play?
One of the super pleasing things about the game is, like, you end it by using exactly every card.
Yeah. So I did major suits with, I win for majority in suits with only one card, gain 8.
Yeah, I did scoring the highest with a single card.
Nice. Cool. Alright.
Taking a risk, it's not gonna pay off. Right, you gonna flip?
Oh, yeah. So for each green, yeah. Yep. It's totally not gonna pay off. Flip! Oh, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Oh, man. We'll get 1. Oh, but you double. Oh, dang it. I have to do it. I have to do it.
No! Yes! No!
Okay, so what happened was he has the thing that doubles his most, like the suit that he has the most of, and he's been making sure that he has the same number of cards in every suit, so it doubles all of them. So I forced him to take a card that he already had the suit for, so it only doubles that one. And it's really frustrating for him because he had this thingy where he got 5 points for a set of a type of suit.
2, and I was only going to have 2 of those, and then it was going to double.
Yep. All right. Well, let's see if it was enough to give me the victory. Okay.
Oh, do you want to switch to board cam?
We can. Yeah. It doesn't really help much, but okay. So for each green, gain 3. So I have 3. For majority in that, which I don't have. For each I don't have. For each that I gain 3, so that's 9 total. And then for each that I gain 3, so I'm at 12 points. For majority in suits with only one card, which you have 3 of one card. I have 3 of one card.
Oh, but you went
all
all ties.
So I get another 17 points, which is going to put me at 44 points, which I don't think is enough.
You're going to get it, though.
I don't think. Okay. For each set of blue and green, gain 5, which you have 1 of.
Oh, no.
So that's 5.
Yeah.
You didn't get that.
No.
For each
thing gained 3, but I doubled it.
Yeah.
So I have 12.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're going to
So
you're at 17. You don't have that. And you don't have that. Because I win ties.
But I scored 12 with a single card.
So you get
25.
Yes. So Steve gets 25 points.
Yeah, 17 plus 8.
So he is at 58 points, which is enough to beat me.
That's just the way the tide crumbles.
So yeah, so the final score was Tiffany 44, Steve 58, and that was a game of Tides of Madness.
You know, if we had scored the same score, we could have been fit to be tied.
You can leave. I'll play Tides of Madness with
Looks
Ichi.
like we're playing solo. Oh, okay, we play with Ichi.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you play it with Pup of Madness?
Pup of Madness is currently asleep, and I want her to stay asleep while we're playing.
That was I did a poll. Which recent Portal release should I name the dog after? It was Cry Havoc.
Ooh, New Zealand.
Tides of Madness, and then there were 2 others. But basically, the only 2 people voted for in the Twitter poll were Cry Havoc and Tides of Madness.
Yeah.
So I did a runoff, and Pup Havoc beat out Pup of Madness. But Pup of Madness had a strong showing.
Alright, so that is Tides of Time. So now we're going to play Tides of Madness. So Tides of Madness is the new game, 2-player game from Portal, where it's the same universe, same rules, plays super similarly.
It has more tentacles on the box.
Yes.
Significantly more tentacles.
So Tides of Madness. So it came out at Gen Con. It's got a big old Cthulhu. on the cover.
Pencil!
It also has a giant pad of thingies to record games on. We've never actually played this copy. Check it out, brand new. So there's cards. Actually, that's a good point.
Oh, same back. You could mix them.
You could, but there's no, like, you'll see why in a minute why you couldn't necessarily. But pencil with an eraser. And then the rules, I really like how they did the rules. So the rules are written like you're like an art, like, and like, oh yeah, we haven't punched it yet. It's that one. We haven't punched them. So these are the madness tokens, because this is a brand new game. The game also includes bags. Stop that. The game also includes bags. Tides of Time had bags. Tides of Madness has bags that we've never used, in case you want to just like bag it up and take it to go, which actually, now that I say that, we should. But the rules are written like a sweet, like, person that goes after Cthulhu things journal.
That looks like one of the newspapers in Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. We should stream.
We should stream. The paper is like really nice. It's really, I like it a lot.
Punch these?
Yeah, punch it. Don't need to punch the book. And I will randomize.
So does this have the put a token on it to keep it from round around?
Nope. Yeah, I think they decided that wasn't necessary.
Because you just have it next to you.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious.
So this game doesn't include the tokens that's like, hey, this is the thing from the last round, which is fine.
Because there's not that many cards and people are smart.
Yeah. So the rules in this game are exactly the same with one addition. What? Go to that camera. With one, I'm gonna like put a thing over your face so you can't watch it.
Can we put like a little cutout of like?
I'm gonna do that so you can't watch yourself anymore.
We put like the Will Wheaton on top of the camera, so I'm just always looking at Will.
We could. Will could ride our camera. That'd be awkward. So the thing that is different in this game is madness. So there are madness tokens, which are these beautiful things. All right. And then on the cards, on some cards, there are tentacles on the side of the card. That's all like, yo dog, this location make you cry. Also, the suits in this game are completely different, which is why you can't necessarily mix the games together, because the suits are different. So the powers will be totally different. Trying to randomize this as much as possible. So I'm going to talk about madness really fast, and then we're going to play. So we're still going to play all the cards every round, but madness. Whenever you put a card that has the tentacles on the side into play, at the end of that round, you will collect a madness token for each of those cards. Whoever has the most madness played in a single round will have the choice of either taking 4 points, because they're crazy, but they're something, either taking 4 points or discarding one of their madness tokens. The reason why you might want to discard one of your madness tokens is because as soon as you hit, I can't remember if it's 9 or 8 madness, you lose, 9 madness. As soon as you have 9 madness, you lose. You go crazy. So, you are kind of like pressing your luck in regards to taking the madness cards, which are like a little bit more powerful, but you're also getting the madness tokens, which will push you a little crazier, and if you get too crazy, you're just going to lose the game. There is the chance where both players can lose on the same round. That's important.
That's amazing.
Yes. So, yeah, so you're going to take 1 madness card for each card that has madness icon. If you have the most madness, you can gain 4 points immediately, or heal 1 madness to discard a token. Oh, hi, cat. So yeah. Oh, we want to play the Sherlock the original game streamed, which I agree would have spoilers. I don't think people would dig it as much.
Maybe that wouldn't stream.
Yeah. So the art is still super disgustingly amazing. Whoa, in this one, like, check that out. I'm not a Lovecraftian fan at all, but I can still appreciate some good art. And you know what? You don't have to be a Lovecraft or Cthulhu fan at all to enjoy this game. The madness is very small, really, in regards to thematic. You know, like it makes sense, but this isn't a game for Cthulhu lovers. This is a game for two-player game lovers that love strategy. Everything else is still the same. In regards to how we play, we deal 5 cards. We're going to play all 5 cards, and then we will keep 1 card between every round, and then we will get rid of a card from the game, and then, yeah.
Do you ever feel like you're being watched?
By the cat, by the internet, by you, by the dogs, all the time.
Why not?
Well, that says something. Oh, look at that art.
Wow.
Yeah. Speaking of awesome art, check that bad boy out. What?
What's the name of the card?
Somebody who likes Lovecraft could figure it out. Azathoran, they're like creatures. Boom. Okay, so this one doubled the score of my previously played game.
Which I think that like temporal element is really cool. And then just for each good green book.
Dang it. For majority in gold suits, I will gain 1. Oh no. Peace out. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, I have to wave that way.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Darn it.
Yeah, this is interesting. So, yeah, you take 1 madness.
I didn't even notice.
2 madness.
Tentacle ones.
I am going to go ahead and take 4 points. For that. So there's that. Then we're gonna do scores. So I have for each blue, I gain 3 points. I have 1 blue, but I double the score of it, so that's 6. Majority in gold, gain 7. I did not get that. Majority in the spiral, I don't even have a spiral, and then for each spiral, I don't even have that. So
no.
I get 6 points this round. Or sorry, I get 10 points because I took the bonus 4.
Yep, which may be decisive. I had for a set of everything gained 13, but there wasn't a spiral. For each book, gain 3, so I get 3. For each suit I don't have, gain 3, so don't have spirals, so I'm at 6. For each clock, gain 3, I have 1. And then for majority, which I don't have, majority in clock towers, gain 7. So
you're at 9.
Okay, well,
cool.
Close.
So we're each going to pick 1 card to keep. And here's the tricky part. If you keep a card that has madness, that's going to give you a madness token the next 2 rounds that you have it. So you want to be mindful.
Get rid of that.
You want to be mindful. I keep that. And I will get rid of that.
Oh, and the madness persists, right?
Yeah. Madness will persist.
Unaussprechlichen.
Don't say the names. I'm sure something horrible will happen according to people that are into this universe. All right, you kept the set thingy and I kept the for each blue game thingy. Oh man.
I have the great race of Yith. Ask me a question. Ask me a question.
I shook my head so vigorously I hurt my neck.
Should do yoga.
I should do yoga. I'm gonna do that.
Ask me a question.
No. No.
Yes.
I live with this. I live with this every day. Hey, no, we didn't trade hands.
Oh, right.
Oh, man. Okay. For each suit I don't have. You gotta remember to flip. You never remember to flip.
Clock tower.
The cat is
tower
supervising.
Clocks.
So, on a delightful, I don't know if this is delightful note or something. How many of you guys have heard of the show Maple Syrup? That was a really random segue. Maple Syrup started its season 3 today, this morning, for me, in this time zone. And they used to be on at 11 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays, and they've changed their streaming thing. So this season, they're going to be streaming from noon Eastern Time on Tuesdays. And I am one of the hosts now. So yeah, don't watch yourself.
Sorry.
Watch that.
I can't stop watching myself.
I know. I know, Manbonia 1, you were totally in there. You were asking great questions. So yeah, but it's a designer-focused show. So the guests are all designers, and there's some pretty famous designers. Like next week, we're gonna have Eric Lang on.
Are you allowed to say that?
Yeah, we talked about it on the thing. So yeah, if you want, I'm basically on the internet a lot on Tuesdays because we also had a review drop today. If you haven't checked the channel, Steve reviewed Red November.
That dropped today.
That dropped today, yeah.
Oh.
I really like the review. He did a great job filming, and I had a lot of fun editing it. It took me about 4 months to edit. I hope you enjoy my editing skills. It was definitely a challenge. Thank you for leveling up my editing skills.
It's like training with weights.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 9 a.m. West Coast in the U.S., so I had to get up at a reasonable time today and watch. But the idea was the European audience could tune in, and it'd be easier to get European guests. And also, it's like a lunchtime thing, so people can tune in during their lunch hour, essentially. It was kind of the idea for the East Coast. Maybe an early lunch if you're central.
I could have, listened to it today.
You totally could have listened to it, yeah. We talked about playtesting in today's session, and, working with smaller publishers versus larger publishers and game development. It was really good. It's available, I think, now to watch on the Maple Syrup show channel, which you can Google. And it's my turn to pick a card. Trying a strategy. Oh, I took madness. I wasn't paying attention. And you got me madness. Okay. So
this is interesting. We both have suits. I think last game, most of the ones we kept didn't have suits.
Yeah.
You were doing special rules.
Okay. So this round, this card is a wild suit. Additionally, I take. Oh, sorry. So you get 2 madness this round.
Yep.
I get 2 madness. Hang on, don't do that yet.
Oh.
Because here's the dealio. This card, take 1 madness from the opponent, so technically
What?
I got more madness this round. I'm going to take the 4 points because I'm crazy. So that's the madness stuff. Now, we can figure stuff out. So I have a wild suit, so I get to pick what it's going to be.
That's crazy.
And I'm going to pick it to be... a spiral?
I like how in the other game it was a hand with 3 stars, and this one is a tentacle with 3 stars.
Actually, I'm gonna make it be a crown, so I beat you for the majority of crowns. Yeah. So it's gonna be a crown. For each majority, I gain 4 points, so that gives me 1 majority, so it's another 4 points for me. For each suit I don't have, I gain 3 points. I do not have two suits. So I will get 6 points, and then I double the value of the previously played card, so that's 12. I did that one, and then I don't have a set of that. And I don't have any blues, so that's mine.
Alright, so for a set of everything, gain 13. So there were no crowns this round, but because I kept one from last round, I was guaranteed a crown.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 13.
Oh, you did finish a set.
I did.
Oh.
And then for majority in green books, gain 7. So 20.
Mm-hmm.
For each spiral, gain 3, 23. And then for each book, gain 3.
Oof.
So another 6.
29.
Don't have the majority in crowns, and then 3.
Don't have that. Oh, for each.
For each, so
you only
another
have
3.
one. So you surpassed me in my maddening ways. You are at 32 and I am at 30.
That's close.
Also, just to point it out, I have 5 madness tokens and Steve has 2.
So if I can get you to get 4.
You can drive me crazy. Like, literally.
So how is this different from any other game we play?
So we are going to take... Again, we keep one card and we get the other one out of the game. I'm going to keep that one. And I'm going to take...
Let's take that one. Abby, which one do you think I should remove from the game?
Do I play with Fate? I'm going to take that one out.
I like that whole playing with fate thing. I'm going to take that one out of the game.
There you go. I have for each suit I don't have, I gain 3. Hi, sweetie, what's up?
Oh, and I have for majority in crowns, gain 7.
Wow, okay. Hey, Two, what's up? Oof, what do I want to do?
Ooh.
I'm gonna play that.
Hey, there's this book. I don't know how to pronounce the name. It's the Necro...
Hi.
How do you pronounce this?
Come
the
on.
Necro...
I don't know, and I don't care.
I'm worried about saying things that you're not supposed to say out loud, but I just feel like I should get the pronunciation
Yeah,
right.
you should just try to pronounce them all. Oh, we have to reveal what we played.
Oh, for each set, gain 9.
I played Elder Things, so there's that. Let's scoot our play areas in a little bit. There we go. Cool. Here, can you keep your hand a little back? Yeah, so the camera isn't trying to focus on it all the time. Oh. Alright.
Okay, reveal, wild suit, take a madness.
For each spiral, gain 3. I was also going to tell you guys, there's like a lot of stuff happening on my channel right now. We have decided what we're going to do for Essen, so we're not going to do a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo, but if you are going to Essen and you would like a TheOneTAR shirt from last year's Kickstarter, I still have a pretty decent selection of sizes, so if you would like to purchase one, send me an email at TheOneTAR@gmail.com and we will have more than enough empty suitcase space going to Essen so that we can sell some of those if you are of the European, or if you're just going to be at Essen and you're American, that's fine too.
You should do a post, like, just showing the shirts and whatever.
Well, yeah, I'll do a post. Hang on. I just... Okay.
Majority in books gain 7.
Double the points of my previously played card. I don't like any of these. Actually, that's a lie. Also, we are both going to be vlogging at Essen. We're both going to have cameras and vlogging. So because the vlogs will be edited after the show, we're just going to film like insane amounts and then I will just edit like crazy person so we get awesome editing. Ooh, double madness.
I get 3. From the previous round I get 1.
Yeah, you do. And then you steal one from me.
So I am at 6.
Yes. Do you want 4 points? Because there's no reason to heal.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay, for each gold gain 3, I have 1. Then for each spiral gain 3, I have 1. I double the previous, so that's another 3 points. I gain, for each madness that I have, I gain 1 point. So I have 6 madness, so I have 6 points. Then for each majority, gain 4. And I have the majority in red. Though I wonder if that card, I vaguely remember, it might be... Nope, I'm good. So I get 4 points from that. So I got 19 points from that, so I'm at 59. How did you do?
Alright. Start with here. For each set of everything, gain 13. I have one of everything.
Yep.
For a majority in crowns, gain 7.
Which
this one's wild, but...
what do you gotta pick it?
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick... hold on. I'm just gonna pick books.
Okay, so then you don't have majority in crowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You have a set.
But, so I have a set of this, so I get 9. So I'm
round.
at 22?
I'm just writing down what you get.
Oh,
don't worry about it.
Okay, and so majority in books, which I now have, because I have 2 books. Majority in scrolls, gain 7, which I have, so I get 7. And for each book, gain 3. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So then I have 2 books for 3.
Yeah, you destroyed me on this round. Holy smokes. Okay. So 22 plus 14 would be 36, plus another 6 would be 42, plus another 4 would be 46. 46 plus 32 points from your previous round. 46 plus 32 would be 78.
Wow.
Yeah, so 59 to 78. Congratulations, Steve, you won. And that's Tides of Madness.
Fit to be tied. These abilities are interesting. Then in the madness for the majorities, like in the other game, if you have 2 of one, you could get 6 from the card that was for each. And I think on average you're more likely to get 2. So for a majority in, if you had 2, you would get 7. So that card is slightly better. So I can see why they add the madness effect, because I feel like the majority is slightly better than the for each.
Yeah.
Or it's riskier because you might not have majority, but...
Yeah, but...
So that's an interesting way to kind of balance it a bit.
Yeah, it's interesting. But do you see how I mean, like, it's Tides of Time with, like, this one little tweak in regards to the madness tokens.
Yeah.
So yeah, this game is kind of I don't know, I've played games in the past, or I've seen games where, like, people have pushed other people to madness, so that's a thing that can happen.
In this game, we were pretty even in terms of madness.
Yep. I mean, do you want to play another quick round, or are you good? We're at 49 minutes.
Either way. I could do either way.
Stream, I know there's lag, but what do you want? Do you guys want us to play another one, or should we just wrap it up? While we're dealing with stream lag, I'll tell you guys. So, in addition to us both blogging, so we have, like, more coverage of Essen in general, we are going to be doing some Patreon exclusive diary videos every night from Essen. So last year, for my Kickstarter backers, I did Kickstarter exclusive diary videos where I sat at the camera every day after the show, and I just talked about, like, what I did that day and what I saw that day, and, like, anything that I had picked up and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that together this year at Essen because Steve's coming with me. But we're gonna do that, and we're only gonna release it to my Patreon followers. So if you want to watch those videos and help support my channel and me producing more content, and also enabling us to go to Essen, you can back me on my Patreon. Link should be on my Twitter profile. I can also add it to the description of this video if you aren't watching live. But I think it's just patreon.com/TheOneTAR. most of my YouTube videos have a link to it down below. But if you just give $1, I get $1 every time I make a video, which is really helpful. In the past, I've been kind of squirrely about charging $1 for every vlog video that I do, because I'll go to Gen Con and do like 4 or 5 vlogs, and that's a lot of vlogs. And I always felt weird charging people for that. For the Essen videos, I will be charging $1 a video, so $1 a vlog, because there is going to be a lot more editing time involved. And really, if I was really honest with myself, I should have been charging per vlog for a while now, because the vlogs went from being like 15-minute things to like half-hour things, and they take hours and hours to edit.
Well, and also some of your older vlogs, like old Gen Con vlogs, Tiff was you're trying to do like a 1-day turnaround. Yeah. And so, especially for like last year's Essen vlogs, it was taking you like days to edit each vlog because they were so packed.
There's just so much happening.
Yeah. That you can do a 1-day turnaround anyway.
Yeah, I've kind of given up on the 1-day turnaround for most vlogs, because I feel like I was actually making myself sick at these shows from sleep deprivation, and also just like running around and doing so much, and then going back to the hotel room and editing like a crazy person.
Were you taking madness tokens?
Every day. So yeah, but so yeah, if you're interested in watching our Essen coverage, we're gonna be doing that. Also, if I'm gonna do a thing where if my patrons I'm gonna do some poll. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it exactly, but essentially I'm gonna have a list of games up, and my Patreon backers will get to vote on what games interest them the most, so that Steve and I can make sure that we hit those games. If there's suggestions that my Patreon backers think are super awesome, we'll definitely take those into account, and then like we'll do some polling and ranking somehow. And yeah, so I really want to make this trip more. It's always been part of my thing with these vlogs to give people that can't go to these shows the experience of going to these shows, and so by making it more focused to my patrons, which has a great like comment section, I can have that forum with people that I do know support my content and aren't just leaving mean comments on YouTube, which happens sometimes. And I want to make sure that I hit the content that they're interested in. So yeah, that's my self-promotion spiel about backing me so that I can do cool, fun things at Essen that you want to watch. So there we go.
Well, and also, like, there's so much at Essen, like, it would be nice to have stuff from other people to just be like, hey, focus on this stuff. Because
there's so many games.
There's so many games, and there's so much, like...
I just would wander around like a crazy person, like, trying to figure out things. And Essen's actually really cool, because when you go and you play full demos of the game. You play the full game. Like, you sit and you play the entire thing. So, if I know about the games beforehand, I can go and, like, sign up or make sure that I go when I can actually play it. Yeah, it'll be fun. But, that's it for us tonight. Thanks for tuning in and watching Tides of Time and Madness.
Yeah. Oh, what are some of the ones that might make it in the poll for next week? The ones that didn't get it for this week. I know it was...
I don't know.
What were the other things on the poll?
They were all 2-player games. So we had the Netrunner World Championship decks, we had Pinata, which is a remake of Balloon Cup, and we had Babel, which is a game that it's an older game that was recently republished, and we picked up a copy and we really, really like it. Mm-hmm. So,
it's very intense, very competitive. It's very, yeah.
Yeah. We have to be in a good mood going into that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and then we had Farmageddon and Farm Fresh.
That was last week's poll.
Oh, I thought that was in this week.
No, that was last week's poll.
Oh, right, because it's not 2-player only.
Yeah. But check out on Twitter around Monday. I post a poll on what game gets played, and you can vote in it, and it'll be great. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Votes and boats.
Yeah, enjoy things and stuff. My patrons also, just pimping my Patreon a lot today. My patrons also can help me decide content things that I want to do with like a new show thing stuff. So if you are interested in our content and stuff like that, just become a patron, and then you can be part of that discussion, and that would be super awesome. Okay.
Input is great. All right.
Input's amazing.
Internet. Oh.
I'll just do this really quick. She's been in this basket since she jumps on the table. So we'll just end it.
I mean, it's fitting because we were just playing Tides of Madness, and she's a basket case.
She's a basket case. We have baskets that are empty all around the house, so the cat can do this. It's like a legit thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's that. Did you tweet that picture of her in the Istanbul box?
Oh yeah, and I Instagrammed it. Yeah. So, all right.
Good night, internet.
Good night. Stop watching yourself.
Sorry.
Watch.
We need to put a thing up there for me to watch.
Yeah.